got the plan. We're gonna bring on Carp. We're gonna bring him in for Rizzo. And if it goes to shit, like he's really fucking up, we're gonna bring in Carp. We don't care about the matchup. We're gonna try it. Give it a try. Yo, what's up, guys? It's Move with Move Gaming TV. Welcome into stream highlights. You can see the main focus. I put Cal Ripken Jr. in at second base to lab to see if he really gets this minus 40%. I think it was more like minus 5% to his defensive stats. So just throwing that out there, that's what I think is going down with it. So here's the first play you're going to see with Cal. I mean, just gives it kind of spins. He's still got the arm strength. I still think he's a beast at second base. You're going to see a lot of plays that he makes in this game. I'm bringing you game plays from the stream highlights yesterday, so let's get into it. Here he is hitting two, providing a little bit of offense, getting the base hit there past Ellsbury at first base, which I'm seeing more and more. I'm seeing more people play Ellsbury at first base. Here's Cal's second at bat in this game, and pretty much what I'm trying to do with Cal is he's got this 92 vision, play vision, so I could really almost take till I get 2 strikes, because it's going to be really tough to strike him out with the huge vision. I just see if I can draw a walk with him, and then especially versus right-handed pitching, I want to see a lot of pitches, because I know I can foul off anything, and I probably won't get struck out. So I'm battling here. You know, he gets his 2 strikes, so now I got to battle and pretty much protect anything on the black with Cal, and 1 and 2 here. Here comes the next pitch. Gets a base hit to the gap to score 2 runs. I'm going to talk about my strategy here. I want him to make sure that he throws it to third and not home. He probably would have been safe at home as it is, but I wanted to make sure that he threw it to third and not throw it to home, so he ends up getting me out there though. Here's another defensive play by Cal, and you tell me, I mean, what do you think it looks like here? I think it looks like he's still got the max, or not the max I should say, but just like -5, not -40, which I think there's a couple players that, you know, are able to do that. I think Andrelton Simmons, you can move from shortstop to second base. I think Machado, you can move from third base to shortstop to second base. I had someone in my comments telling me that they had Mariners A-Rod and they had Tulowitzki, so they put Mariners A-Rod at second base. I think that's definitely probably, I can definitely understand what they're talking about. I know there was a lot of research done. It says if you play out of position, you know, you're going to be minus 40%, and I do agree with that. Like if I put Paul Goldschmidt, let's say, at second base instead of first base, he's going to play like trash. And he's going to do that throwing animation where they like throw it all funky. And I don't know if you know what I mean, but it looks like they've never thrown a baseball in their life before when they throw it. But when Cal's there, it feels like it's probably like a -5. Like it's not his technical secondary position, but I feel like I really had no issues with him defensively at second base. Which, to be perfectly honest, kind of surprised me because I didn't expect it to be like that. I just like took a gamble that it might be like that. To be honest with you, I just like, that's why I put in Matt Carpenter on the bench. I was like, well, if he plays like shit and he can't play any fucking defense, we'll just put in Matt Carpenter, as you guys saw me talking in the stream in the start of the video. But I don't know, man. I really like having Cal Ripken at second base. It almost gives me 2 Troy Tulowitzkis up the middle. We can fire the ball very hard on cutoff throws from, it doesn't matter who cuts off the ball or anything like that. And that's one thing when I was playing Mookie Betts, I just really didn't like the fact that Mookie just has no arm on those cutoff throws, and it's a big problem. So I love Mookie's bat, I really do, but I'd rather play, I want to play defensively. And I know I just got Ted Williams, but I'm just going to use Ted on the bench and use him as a pinch hitter. And I'm trying to play Ichiro, I'm trying to play Jim Edmonds, I'm playing Stalker, and I'm playing A-Rod. Those are my only 2 guys that aren't that good defensively. And who knows, man, I was really hot with A-Rod. I'm cooling off. I could always go back to putting in Machado, but I don't know, A-Rod's such a good hitter. I think I'm probably going to keep A-Rod in there. But we do end up hitting the tank here, which is nice with that new cheese swing that I showed you guys in the last video. So this game is pretty much done. I just want to show you one more play, and then we'll move on to the next game. One other thing that I'm doing is I'm playing Hosmer at first base. Even though he went down in the upgrade, I'm still playing him when he plays up because I can play so well with him. I had to take out the home run hitter. I know, man. I'm sorry about that, y'all. He's an absolute beast, but Hosmer's so good defensively, and right now I can turn up on offense. I'm just all about getting the best defense I can have outside of Reggie Stocker and outside of A-Rod. I need to play both of them for their bats in the middle of my lineup. But I've moved Joe Mauer to the bench almost permanently because I just love having a 99 block, 99 arm, 99 speed catcher. I really like having my guy at catcher the most by far. So that's what I'm doing with that. So let's get to this last play that I want to show you guys, and then we'll move on to the next game. There was a hell of a game too that you guys are going to see. I'm gonna have to cut certain parts of the audio from the actual stream because it was intense, man. It's probably the best game of the day. Alright, so here's that play I wanted to show you guys. I mean, tell me, do you think this is a minus 40% defensive player? That's Cal making that play over in foul territory, running over there, man. Like, I think it's 5%. It might be different in franchise mode, but with certain players, not everybody, understand me on that, but certain players with high defensive ratings can play very similar positions to their skill set, and I don't think you'll see that much of a drop off. I think like if you had a really good shortstop, he can play second base. Probably the outfield, you can move anybody in the outfield and be like, you don't have to worry about some 40% thing if it's not their thing. But just keep that in mind, like elite level defensive diamonds like Machado, like Cal Ripken. I know he's not quite a gold, he's more like a silver. Andrelton Simmons, like people that are absolute beast fielders, they have a little bit of flexibility from shortstop moving to second base. So just keep that, and let me know what you guys think about that in the comments as well. I really appreciate that if you let me know what you thought about it in the comments as well, because I think it's, I don't know, you're gonna see more clips. You're gonna see definitely more clips as we go through more games. But I think, dude, he can beast at second base, and I'd be interested to see if any of you guys are playing at any other positions with other players and how much of a drop off you think it is. I think when you get the minus 40% drop off, you're gonna see that stupid throwing animation. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it really looks like they're trying to shot put it or something like that. I mean, it's a brutal throw. And if they're not making that brutal type of throw and they're just like playing pretty normal, I think it'll probably be okay. Alright, so let's get into the next gameplay here. Alright, there's a quick lineup check for you guys. And so you guys can see how defensively we are. Edmonds is an absolute beast, man. It just, what I'm looking for with my defenders is when you catch the ball in the outfield or you catch a pop fly, your defender can run into the ball and it will lock up. Like, it will lock up on the ball, so it won't be like flying around and stuff like that. So Jim Edmonds can lock up in the outfield, if that makes sense. When there's the baseball, he goes to it and he locks up. So this game was pretty low scoring. It was a pitcher's duel for a long time. So I'm going to go ahead and cut to when it is more offensively based. But before we get into that, here's one more play from Cal. I mean, just look at how much juice he gets on the throw. You know, it looks pretty dang natural to me, man. It doesn't look, there's just no way he's minus 40%, if that makes sense. There's no way. Minus 5, I understand that. He does not have a secondary position other than third base. It doesn't have second base as a secondary position, but I think he holds it down at second base. Where I first noticed this, like, that this could even happen was playing Battle Royale a long time ago, and I got Andrelton Simmons, and I think I had Mariners A-Rod or something like that, so I played Mariners A-Rod at shortstop, and then I just played Andrelton Simmons at second base, and I just noticed he was fine. He had no problems at all. And all you gotta do is look for that crazy throw. As long as you don't see the crazy throw, man, you're good. Alright, top 5 here. This is when things start to get cracking a little bit. Troy Tulowitzki up at the plate. Fouls out to first pitch. So now we're gonna get into a little bit of hitting and stuff like that. Yu Darvish has been sailing along. Louis Tiant's been sailing along at 0-0. I think we have like 2 hits, so it's been a pretty boring game from a video standpoint. I mean, yeah, it's interesting to watch me throw knuckleballs and pitch and him to pitch too, but We finally run into one. It's usually a matter of when you got a close game like this, who's going to be extra patient and try to draw some sort of walk, try to get anything on base. Hosmer did have one of those hits earlier as a double, and people throw fat pitches to Hosmer. I don't really understand it. I mean, I got Royals jerseys and all this kind of stuff. Do you think I'm going to be like bad with them? Like, I'm going to definitely rake with them. Missed a pitch there, but that was a fat pitch. I mean, just like right down the middle. I don't understand that. Kind of late there, but you gotta protect that. So 0-2 count. Here's the pitch, and Hosmer hits it over the left field wall. Always great to see your opponent just standing there with their guy, and pretty much a no-doubter up a couple rows. So that was pretty sweet. So now Kyle's up, takes a strike over the inside part of the plate, and like I said, my approach with Ripken is to be ultra patient. Wait for a pitch that's just right over the middle, and that time I actually got one early in the count, which was nice. And I have to wait forever. Now Ichiro Suzuki's up. I think I'm trying to get him over there. If you're not gonna play bunt defense against Ichiro Suzuki, you're really fucking up. I'll tell you that straight up. You're just fucking up at this point in time. You can cry about bunt season all you want. I've cried about it. I've complained about it. I've done come on mans about it. But I'm telling you, man, if you don't fucking adjust to it, if you don't make a fucking change and you don't try to fucking do something about it, you need to be putting on bunt defense for anybody that has, I'd say, over 79 speed. So Ichiro, Ellsbury, you need to just put on bunt defense and make them swing the bat. You need to try to strike them out because they're a legit threat to bunt at any time. And if you can't stop bunts and you can't make plays like that, then you're just, like, I know bunting is broken in this game, but you need to, at this point, accept it as part of the game. And if you're not accepting it as part of the game, then you're just fucking kidding yourself. Like, the chances of you, if you're playing in a tournament where you have, like, 2 bunts or something like that, that's fine. But these games of Diamond Dynasty aren't like that. And I'm not saying that you have to get as crazy as WKJ or whatever and go fucking crazy with bunting, but you need to be bunting. Like, you need to fucking use that part of the game, in my opinion. Because it's going to open up a lot of holes. And if you have a more athletic roster, you can do that kind of thing. And you can manufacture runs. And you can build a better defensive team by doing it. And basically, you just need to fucking pay attention to their defense. And if they're playing fucking stupid out there, take advantage of that shit. Don't let them fucking, put you in shifts and all that kind of shit. Do whatever the fuck you want out there, man. Because at the end of the day, you just need to get the dubs, dude. And fucking knowing the rating system at the end of the day, I know this might be an unpopular opinion, but I'm telling you, man, you need to be fucking bunting. And there's really nothing wrong with bunting. Like, you need to be fucking doing that shit. Because it's gonna fucking get you going on some rallies and shit. So another thing you need to be thinking about is make sure you have a third baseman that can stop the bunt. Adrian Beltre can really stop the bunt. Machado can stop the bunt. A-Rod is not that great at stopping the bunt, quite honestly. But if I put him in the right shift, he can make plays. But the point of what I'm trying to say here is you need a bunt shift. I can bunt shift into bunt defense so freaking fast. I mean, like, instantly I can put it on. And you guys are gonna see in some of these later high competitive games, like, it's a big part of the game. It's almost a game within the game, and you have to accept that going forward. I know it'd be amazing to play in these fucking games where nobody bunts and none of that happens, but dude, in every fucking game of baseball almost there is a fucking bunt. So there has to be some kind of balance. Yeah, you'd like it to be like a little bit harder. I can teach you guys how to bunt too. Like, there's just like that imaginary PCI where there's no PCI or whatever. If you guys remember that hitting tips video where there's no PCI, that's what you need to do with your stick. You need to move your left stick to where the ball is going, and then you can bunt effectively. Because I've been trying to get my bunting up, man, because that shit fucking works. But yeah, that's pretty much my stance on that. Like, if you're not bunting out of some fucking principle or some shit, you need to get off your goddamn high horse. I'm telling you now. If you want to start fucking winning games, you need to fucking implement the bunt as part of your fucking, like, arsenal. I'm just being straight up with y'all. One other thing I forgot to say as well is if they start to bunt cheese me, what I can do is I will just take out A-Rod. I'll take out A-Rod. I'll move Cal Ripken to third base, and then I'll put in Matt Carpenter at second base. You guys will see that in the later gameplay. So I can combat the bunt. I can play defense against it, and that's important. You can't just have. That's why Chipper Jones is so invaluable in this game. Is because you can just fucking bunt at him, and he's so bad on defense. And yeah, you know, I can't roll with a bad defensive team. That's a huge theme of today's in my team moving forward. I need Ichiro. I need Edmonds. I need freaking Hosmer. I need Tulowitzki. I need Cal Ripken or somebody of that quality at second base. I need my guy at catcher. My whole plan and my philosophy when I was you know, talking on Twitter with CB5, my plan is pretty much, this is the way I look at it. You know, you might get one run, you might get a home run, you know, and fucking, or something like that with a guy. Like Mauer might get one home run. Let's say he gets a solo shot and a single and he goes 2 for 4. He acquired one run. He was responsible for that one run with his solo home run. But defensively, he might get 2 pass balls or drop a fucking, you know, have an error and shit like that and give up 2 runs on the other side. So I think it's just, you know, you can put this super offense in, but then you got to get like 10 runs a game, man. Fucking, that's a huge pain in the ass. I'd much rather try to win 6-2, turn up with these guys offensively, and you'll see in some of these gameplays, I'm still putting up 14, 15 runs, and we still, but every single time they're, you know, we're out there, we have like really good defense. I just think that's so important to have good defense and to have good defensive options. So think about that, man. Think about that. Don't always look, oh, you know, how much power does this guy have? Think about defense, man, because I'm telling you, man, that's how you win games in this shit. You get good 5-tool players, you play good defense, you pitch well, and then you still can beast at hitting, because I think hitting is like a little overpowered. So that's what I think about that. So my opponent did end up getting 2 more runs, but then he did end up quitting the game after I got him out in the bottom half of that inning. So an 8-2 victory there. Let's move on to the next game. Alright guys, so this is by far the most intense game of the entire day. You can check out his lineup there. Yelich, Lindor, Edmonds, Stark is created. Freeman, Marte, Seager, Cano, and Noah Syndergaard. You can see my lineup there, playing that defensive lineup. Still got Cal in there. This was a crazy game. I'm going to have to cut, you know, parts of it. But yeah, it was a really crazy game. Very intense. So let's get right into it, man. I'm gonna try to cut this the best I can. Alright, so I just realized like how long this video is actually becoming. So if you want to rewatch this game in full, I do suggest that go on twitch.tv/moviegamingtv, watch the most recent stream, and then skip to about the middle part of the entire stream and watch this game again, because it was intense, man. It was crazy. There was a lot of bunting. I ended up having to move Cal to third, like I was talking about. Like I'd just take A-Rod out and I'll put in Carpenter at second base, so we have like protection against the bunt. But there was a bunch of bunt cheesing in this game. You know, like I pretty much at this point in the game, I think I was in like bunt defense exclusively. But now we got I have like no pause time left either. I have 0 pause time left because we've been pausing all game to, you know, get into bunt defense to make a bunch of changes to our lineups. So I have to go left on left there with Jim Edmonds, and I ended up getting the base hit, which was awesome, just to get a left on left hit there. And I'm just gonna be quiet for this next part of this at bat, because it's Matt Carpenter. I have no pause time at all. So just check out this at bat and what happened on stream. Get into the fucking bleachers. Get into the fucking bleachers. Oh, he fucking missed it. Yo! Oh, dude! Fucking bitch. satisfying hits I've had all season was that hit there. Left on left against Aroldis Chapman, bottom of the ninth with Matt Carpenter. And hit a bomb. I was freaking pumped up after that hit. But unfortunately, I don't end up getting any more runs in the bottom of the ninth. And let me show you what ends up happening in this game. So he brings in Dexter Fowler to pinch hit. I was able to get in Billy Wagner. He's got a man on second. I throw the slider. It's off the plate. Somehow he is able to get a hit into left field. And Reggie Stocker, he like stops. I'll go ahead and replay the clip from the stream as well so you can see what I'm talking about. No! Dude, charge the fucking ball! God damn it, man! What a stupid fucking animation. I'm just slamming down on the thing. He's like, oh, I'm gonna keep it in front, man. That's some fucking bullshit, dude. God damn. And also check out in this clip, you can see in the bottom left, that's where the pitch was. It was supposed to be a ball. And somehow he got good chased and got a base hit on it. So this is my last chance here with Trout. 2-0 count. Hit it pretty deep, almost to the warning track. Just couldn't quite get it done. Ended up losing the game. Very tough loss. Very hard-fought battle in this game. Really wish I could have got the win, but sometimes you don't get the win, man. Sometimes you play really hard, you don't get the win. I could have gone either way, but this time it didn't end up going my way. So let's get to one more play, and I really appreciate it if you made this far. Please let me know if you made it this far in the comments below. That'd be great. But I want to show you one more play with Cal before we sign off. Alright, so we're into the next game here. I'm telling you, man, I turned up on offense. It's already got 10 runs in the third inning. Car goes up. And check out this play by Cal, man. I just want to leave you with this clip and tell me if you think this guy is minus 40% or minus 5%. I feel he's minus 5%. Here's a smash on the ground. Look at the reaction. Gets the flip to Tulo for the double play, man. I mean, I think he's an absolute beast. I think there are certain cards you guys can play out of position. Let me know if you guys have played any cards out of position in the comments below. Let me know how you guys feel about bunting, if you're making adjustments, if you're using it as part of your game. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please drop a like on the video if you liked the video. Let's try to get to 100 likes. If we could do that, that would be awesome. You guys rule with the like button. Follow me on Twitter and Twitch if you'd like to see live streams. Head over to Twitter to show me your team, show me cards that you got in polls and stuff like that. You can do that on Twitter, and on Twitch you can watch past live streams if you'd like and all that good stuff. So I hope you guys are having a great day. I will see you guys in the next video, and I'm out. Peace.